Said to graph, and maybe we did this, I should probably go back and look at set 41, but there's only 2 lessons ago, so I don't remember it. Y equals negative 2x plus 3. Direction said to graph that. How do you graph that? Well, what you need to do is step number 1, you have to make a table. Okay, which means this. A handy dandy little table looks like this. You, ladies and gentlemen, get to pick whatever x numbers you want. That seems like that sounds familiar. Didn't I say that once before? Maybe not. So I would always pick 0 because that's an easy one. And it doesn't really matter the rest. I wouldn't get real high. I'd probably go with, I don't know, 2 and maybe negative 2. Where did I get those x numbers from? Rockwell, where did I get these numbers from? No. Hannah, where did I get these numbers from? I made them up. I'm my own boss. I said you get to pick your own x values. Now what you need to do with those is substitute those numbers in for x to see what your y ends up being. So if I put 0 in here for x, negative 2 times 0 is plus 3 is 3. If I put 2 in for x, negative 2 times 2 is, negative 2 times 2 is, and a negative 4 plus 3 is negative 1. If I put a negative 2 in for x, what's a negative 2 times a negative 2?
4.
Positive 4 plus 3 is 7. I now take those points and plot them on a grid, which please make sure, we talked about this before, don't just make your lines helter-skelter out there, use the grid that you're given on your paper here. So here I go. I take the points I'm given. 0, 3, here's 0, 1, 2, 3. 2, negative 1, 2, negative 1. Negative 2, 7, negative 1, negative 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's move you right here. And there is the line that with my ruler I get a nice straight line right there. That is graphing. Okay, that is what they say when they say to graph. You connect the dots. And by the way, you don't just, notice how I didn't just stop and start with the dots that I have. Draw your line all the way through the graph because those are all answers to this problem here. If I could list every single possible number, I would get all of these and it would go on forever and ever and ever. Now the second question it asked you, it said is what? Negative 4, 11? No, positive 4, 11? It said is what on this graph?
Negative 4, negative 11.
4, negative 11. Is 4, comma, negative 11 on this graph. Which means is this point here. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. If I did 4, would I end up getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 way down here? Is that on my graph? Well, if you took your time and drew a nice straight line and did everything perfectly, you would be able to tell that no, it's not. What's the surefire way to tell? Well, Lauren, you take this 4 and you put it into this equation. If you put 4 in for x and you get 11 for y, or negative 11 for y, then it is an answer. If I put 4 in for x, what do I get? What is a negative 2 times 4? Negative 8, right? And then a negative 8 plus 3 is negative 5. When x is 4, y is a negative 5. It is not a negative 11. So this point is not part of my graph. It's just something out there somewhere in space. Hopefully that clears up